Good morning, sports fans. Welcome to the Chief Seats on 96.3 FM, streaming live on the web at WLCNonline.com. I'm Scott Kirby, along with Jake, the furniture guy, Johnston.
Good
morning, Jake.
Good morning.
And we've got Katlyn Hasprey, senior at the Lincoln Community High School with us this morning. Good morning.
Morning.
And we are at the Mission Mart, Home Sweet Home Ministries, located at their beautiful, huge new location at 119 North Sangamon Street, just off historic downtown Lincoln. If you want to phone the Mission Mart, you can contact Mike at 217-732-8806. They are open Monday through Saturday from 8 a.m. to 8 p.m., or you can go online to missionmart.org and become a fan on Facebook. And don't miss the opening of the Christmas Gift Center on November 8th.
I'm excited.
Very.
November 8th.
Christmas gets
it's
going
earlier every year. It's earlier every year. I mean,
they're just going to
December 25th. Yeah. Who knew it was going to be here?
They're going to just stop doing Halloween because
why would you go through the motions?
Just mix it all together. Well, Katlyn, thanks for coming in with us this morning. You got some exciting news for us. Had a big weekend last week, and you guys were in Bloomington or Decatur? Decatur, okay. The boys were in Bloomington.
That's correct.
It's hard to keep that straight.
You were having a lot of trouble.
I was. I tend to have some trouble. But that's pretty neat, though. You got your boys and girls both golfing on the same weekend. And, you know, if I don't keep it straight, that's all right.
It was an exciting weekend.
So how did your weekend start? Take us through, you know, obviously you guys went through regionals, sectionals, made it to state. How'd you guys just kind of take us through what you guys did and, you know, what took place?
Well, we actually went up that Thursday, and we had a practice round, which all the teams and everyone who's going gets to go out and play the course and kind of lay out what you want to do. So then we started Friday morning. We were probably the first groups to tee off. We played with 3 other schools. I don't remember what they were. But the rest of my team members struggled a little bit on the first day. They had a way better second day, but I think it was mostly nerves. I played pretty well the first day. I had struggled a little bit with putting and my short game, but I was able to finish with an 80 after the first day, which put me tied for 6th.
Hey, there he is. There's Joe.
Out of 112. And then the next day we went out. We teed off around the same time. It was a lot colder and windier. But then I shot a 79. I shot even par on the back 9.
Now, it wasn't typical weather for golfing, was it?
No, it was actually... It was a lot nicer than it had been in the last 2 years because it didn't rain and it wasn't freezing cold, but it was still chilly and it was still really windy.
That's good. So we were talking a little bit offline how that works. You golf with your team, and your team finished 8th in state, but your individual scores count individually, obviously.
Yeah, everyone can place as an individual who goes to state.
That's awesome. Well, if you've been with us, was it 2 weeks ago, we had the rest of your team in. You had other
social
engagements, kicking a white and black ball around, watching that. So you weren't here, but you got a lot of young ladies on that team. And were you kind of the leader of the team, because you've been there before, trying to direct them and trying to get them focused on what they needed to do?
Yeah, I tried to help them out as much as I could, give them as much in my advice as I could because I've been there a few times. It's kind of hard to inspire people when they play golf because it's not like it's over in an hour and then you just move on. It's kind of like an all-day thing, and then you have 2 days of it, so it's hard to keep the momentum going. But I tried to help them out as much as I could, and they handled it really well. Like, it was a really nerve-wracking situation, and it was new for all of them, but they did really well.
Well, golf is one of those things where, yeah, you're playing as a team, but it's really an individual sport. You're talking about keeping the momentum and keeping them focused. In golf, you want to play to your game. You don't want to go up there and try to drive the ball or swing as hard as you can, because that's when you start getting in trouble, right, Jake?
Exactly.
I don't know what you're talking about.
You just got to keep them focused, I guess. And I don't know. I'm not a very good golfer, and I don't know
You don't play to the level that the people that you're playing with are playing.
Just kind of keep within yourself, play your game, and whatever happens, happens.
Yeah.
Exactly what I do. I just get up there, grip and rip, and
Yeah.
I mean, that works.
I mean, just because I lose like 12 balls around.
Yeah, I got to go to.
Does that mean it? I mean, it's still a big deal. You just drop one down, hit another one.
The satisfaction of hitting the long drive just overrules the water balls and stuff.
That's exactly right. I mean, you don't count those. You don't count the water balls.
You get what, 45 mulligans or something?
45 mulligans, yes, unless you have experience. So if you were playing with us, you wouldn't get that.
Yeah.
Oh,
yeah.
okay.
Sorry, that's voided on you.
At least one per hole.
Okay.
Yeah. So, what are your future plans? You're a big senior this year, but before we get to that, did this? They tell kids, athletes, student athletes that 4 years flies by. I tell my kids that all the time to enjoy it now. Did your 4 years at LCHS fly by?
Yes, I don't even remember my freshman and sophomore year. Literally, it's almost like it didn't happen. But it's shocking how fast it went. And I mean, I'm glad I made the memories that I could, and I got all the experience.
Obviously, you don't have any memories.
Not of a freshman sophomore year.
I have the memories of state, and then everything else is kind of blurred.
Everything else is a blur.
Yeah.
Jake can't remember what he did last week, so he knows what you're.
Just leave me alone.
Do you play any other sports or just golf?
No, just golf.
Just golf, and I'm sure you're at the bowling alley quite often in the golf simulator. Now, how does that match up to playing out on a real course in that simulator?
Okay, well, the simulator for chipping and putting, it isn't as accurate because obviously it's not like you're putting on real grass or chipping like you're actually out there. But as far as like driving the ball and hitting iron shots, it's really good for that because it tells you how far you hit it exactly and the spin of the ball and where it lands and your swing path through. So that really helps me a lot when I want to work on my long game in the wintertime.
Well, you maybe tell them out there next time, put some fans and some like coolers of ice in there to make those conditions, like you got to golf in, because in there it's inside conditions, and it's easy to do in there.
Well, it's weird because we play all season in nice warm weather, 95 degrees. Sometimes we had a couple matches canceled because of the heat index, and then once you get into October near the regional, sectional, state area, the temperature drops, it's freezing, the leaves are falling everywhere. So it's like it's different conditions than when you're in regular season. Right. It continuously changes.
And does that affect, in baseball, that kind of affects the hitter, the velocity of the ball? Does it affect the velocity of a golf ball?
Yeah, the ball flies farther when it's hotter outside. I don't know exactly why, but I know that you lose distance when it's colder.
Now, do you have any future plans? I'm sure you're going to go to college and play some golf, aren't you?
I would like to. I've been talking with the coach at Illinois Wesleyan. I'm going up there for another meeting soon, but that's my top choice at the moment, and then I'm still applying to other colleges.
Nice. That's right up the road, too. Your mom and dad would be happy with that, right?
Yeah, they would be.
And Illinois Wesleyan, where do they play their golf matches?
Crestwick Country, yeah.
You know where that's at?
Oh, yeah. Been there many times.
Really?
Yep.
Tough course.
Yeah, it is a fun course, though. Real nice. It's a lot like Lincoln in some ways, except it's all older. It's not the front end.
Yeah.
So it's nice.
Yeah,
that was the difference between Decatur at Redtail where we played state. The front was so open. There were no trees. It was link style. And then you get to the back, and it's just forest and trees everywhere. And
all right. You got anything else, Jake? Our question guy just showed up. He's usually fashionably late. Today is really fashionably late. So
are you ready for your fill-in role as my replacement for this radio show?
No, I can't. I can't get up that early. Sorry. It was a struggle today.
I like the attitude.
So you'll fit right in.
So what you're saying is we should reschedule the radio show for later in the afternoon.
Like 1? Let's do it at 1?
Once everyone's up and moving.
Exactly. This coffee is sponsored by Hampton Inn.
Yeah.
Isn't doing the trick this morning.
So what you got a few months left in your senior year. What do you plan on doing? Just enjoying it?
Yeah, really. After state got over, I really haven't done anything. I went home after school, taken a nap, and done some homework.
Yeah, that's basically doing nothing. I wouldn't help mom and dad out around the house.
But yeah, I'm gonna still practice over the winter, but it's mostly now. It's just kind of I have time to relax.
Now, you gonna try to get a couple rounds in today, tomorrow? It's supposed to be beautiful.
I'm thinking tomorrow.
Oh,
so this is now not only your off season, but you're not playing for school yet for next year. What is going to be your training regimen right now? I mean, is it going to be pretty lax? Is it just going to be like maybe once a week or something?
It's right now. Actually, I'm going to try and get outside as much as possible while it's still nice outside. But
just not today.
Yeah, not today. I've
we
NHS,
got you up early. I understand.
I have a National Honor Society thing today. But then when it starts to snow, and obviously I'll probably go to the simulators 2 or 3 times a week after school for an hour or 2, just to keep practicing.
Yeah.
You want to say hi to Joe here?
Do they give you a discount on the simulators or no?
I don't pay for the simulators.
Yeah, that's what I thought.
Yeah.
Did you learn anything from your grandma and grandpa about golf?
No.
No.
From my dad, though.
From your dad?
Yeah, he taught me everything.
He did?
He wants me to could tell everyone on the radio how much he influenced me. Yes.
Whoa.
He wants. So
Well, you go ahead and
Every
make it
time.
It
feel
really
good.
wasn't a request.
you better do it, or
Every
you're not
time
getting
I
the
come
fuel
on
card.
here,
Kick you out of the house.
he says, I got no recognition. I mean, where's my love? I don't get it.
Well, let's give him some
We'll
love.
give him some.
Let's tell us a little bit about your dad.
My dad is Keith Hasprey, and
Tell us about his handicap.
his handicap is like a 10.
Oh, it's
Actually,
more than
no,
that.
it's not.
Well,
It might be
apparently
like
he
an 8. But he's just he started me out golfing. Like, I didn't want to do it, and he kept pushing me towards it because there was not a lot of girls that played. And so I started it my freshman year, and he went out every day with me and practiced. And then after practice, he would practice with me. But that kind of stopped once I got my license, because then I didn't really want to hang around. But yeah, he was a big part of everything I did, because he was always willing to come out and play with me, and I'm really appreciative of that. Thank you, Dad.
Yeah, see, he's a good dude.
he
Really.
is.
What about your mom? Is she helping with that golfing or no?
No.
It's all right.
She
You
wouldn't
just
know what
got
to do.
your good looks from her, right?
Yeah,
Yes.
hopefully.
Because your dad didn't bring much to the table there. He's
And that's
on his
why
way
we
up-
like Joe.
Probably on his way up here now.
That's why we keep Joe coming
That's
back
why
around.
we keep Joe. He's not afraid to throw people under the bus.
He can take it. He dishes it out.
He does.
Yeah. Well, Katlyn, I know you got a full schedule of stuff to do today with your National Honor Society and some haunted hayrack rides or something like that, and church and soccer and a nap probably in between there somewhere. So congratulations. That's a huge accomplishment. 9th in state, your senior year, last time you'll golf as a Lincoln Community High School, golf and
Team member.
And next year we'll follow you, keep tabs on you, keep us informed of what's going on and what you plan on doing. And the community likes to know what their past student athletes are doing, and we try to keep them updated. We don't do a very good job of it, but we try.
Are you looking at playing at Wesleyan, or are you?
Yeah.
Okay, I didn't know if it was academics only or.
No,
If
I
you'd
would like
been
to
listening,
play
Well, she's obviously
Does he have a
pretty
headset on?
intelligent here, so
his-
she doesn't need.
He might
to.
be deaf in one ear and can't hear it in the other. I'm not really sure.
It is Saturday morning, guys. I don't know what
All right,
time it
Katlyn.
is.
Well, we'll let you get out of here, and thanks for coming in, and keep us updated on how you do in the future.
All right, I will. Thank you very much for having me.
That's-
Congrats, Caitlin.
Got a text saying we're at Outer Limits. I don't even know what that place is.
That's a new place. That's Katlyn Hasprey, senior at Lincoln Community High School, 9th place qualifier in state. So stay tuned. You're in the Cheap Seats 96.3 FM, streaming live on the web at WLCNonline.com. You whistle that? Yeah.
Good stuff. Following that right up with the Mission Mart jingle. I like it.
Speaking of good stuff, welcome to the show, Joe. Glad to see you can make it.
He's
I've been
back.
doing some leg work out there across the street. Got some things straightened out, and we're back on the air live.
Yeah, we are, and we are at the Mission Mart, Home Sweet Home Ministries,
Sing it
located
for us.
119. Well, you just heard the jingle. 119
good.
North Sangamon Street, just off historic downtown Lincoln. We couldn't have planned that commercial break any better, guys. Amtrak
No.
just went through, and just like clockwork, boom, we go back on, they pull away. They must be listening.
They're listening. I'm sure.
Yeah. So
that's what I was doing. I was
yeah.
holding that train up and then waving it through.
let's talk a little baseball, guys. World Series going on right now.
Really?
Most watched ever, isn't it? Most viewed ever?
I don't know.
No, I think it's just the opposite. I think they said the least viewed ever.
Least?
Yeah, I think it is.
No one cares.
I tell you what, it's a good series though, man. It's fun to watch.
And we got a trivia question right now to win 2 tickets.
2 fun teams, man.
Yeah.
I'd rather watch that than football.
Oh, jeez.
Here we go.
They are shredding your contract right now back at the office.
Superiority.
Probably take the ratings from this series and probably one of the, let's say,
might be the same as the Bears on Sunday playing anybody.
The 2 worst teams in football playing against each other. I'm sure those ratings are still higher.
There are more people watching Jacksonville football.
Jacksonville versus Tampa Bay.
Yeah.
Lloyd's pointing at his
Bucks.
hat. That's getting more ratings than this.
Lloyd's going to that game.
But hey, let's give away a couple of tickets to Lincoln Theater 4.
The tweet is on.
1 complimentary admission. It's an additional fee for 3D. So, but you got some good movies out there right now. If you can call in at 737-3791. Do we have a phone line, Jim? Yeah. Okay. 737-3791.
Why does he check on you like that?
Well, because he
never know.
He went real fast. Like, we don't have a phone.
Jim's the brains of this organization.
If you can name 3 players on the Kansas City Royals, you're going to win those tickets.
3 players, and they have to be current.
Current.
Yes.
It
so
can't
Kevin
be,
Butler doesn't count.
No, or George Brett. And
if we don't have anybody call in
Kevin
by
Seitzer.
5 till 9, will we name 3 positions on the Kansas City Royals?
Yeah, 3 positions.
Like
don't give any away.
Okay.
They're just 3 positions. So call in 737-3791. Name 3 players on the Kansas City Royals. You're going to win a pair of tickets to Lincoln Theater 4. Did you guys watch the game last night?
No.
Not the whole game. As much as I could.
You just told us you were in love with it.
Yeah,
Did you tape it or something? You just told us you loved it.
You DVR it?
Yeah,
You going to go home and watch it today?
I'll watch what I haven't seen, but it won't be today. I've got things going on.
Reruns of Bewitched before you watch that.
Oh my goodness.
You're our baseball guru, and you're not helping us out.
What do you want? What do you want? What do you need to know?
Is the series tied at 1-1?
Series is not tied at 1-1.
2-1.
Kansas City's looking pretty good.
Kansas City's tough, man. They're playing smart ball. It's Ned Yost is their manager, and he is not, in my opinion, he's not known for being one of the more elite managers, but he's doing a really nice job in this series. With his well, that's the thing. You have a bullpen that's as good as what theirs is. It makes you look really good.
Well, speaking of bullpen, San Francisco Giants' bullpen is not good.
No.
Tim Hudson went out and threw a pretty good game last night. Yep. And you get to that bullpen, and you just don't know. And you got Romero or whatever his name is.
Yep.
He's their closer or the setup guy or something. I don't think they really know right now.
Yeah.
They're just trying to get through the 7th, 8th, and 9th inning.
Well, it looks as if their magic might be fading a little bit. I think that was their first home loss in a World Series, and they've been to 2 since 2002. So 2002 was the last time they lost at a home game in a World Series. They played 2 others. So.
Well, Game 1 was the Kansas City Royals' first loss of the whole entire playoffs.
Correct, yeah.
And they bounced back and win, 2. And it's definitely at least going back to Kansas City if they don't sweep Giants in San Fran.
That might be what happens.
You think they're going to sweep them?
Might be what
going back to Kansas City.
I don't know if they're going to be able to hold them off. They're playing tough, man. Like I said, they're making all the right decisions. They're placing guys in different defensive positions than what they normally play during the season, just to make it work for that ballpark. And last night it paid off in about 3 different plays. Mm-hmm. A couple good diving catches and whatnot. I mean, he's maximizing his roster, which you don't see a manager, generally speaking, you don't see him mess with things in the playoffs, especially in the World Series.
Well, the Giants, they were on they were starting to get the momentum back a little bit, and a lot of these teams now, they play that shift.
Yeah.
Where they'll shift to, the hitters,
Generally speaking, for left-handed batters.
Right. Well, they moved a guy into short right center field, and this is when the Giants were kind of getting on the roll.
Yep.
And perfectly positioned infielder, a guy hit right to him and out. That there could be a game changer right there. If that's a base hit or even a double, it's the way you position your players. It's huge.
Yeah, especially on, like I said, it's usually with left-handed batters. You don't see that with righties very often, which I don't really understand exactly. I'm still trying to figure all that out. Because if you can do it with a lefty, what can you do with a righty?
Why don't you call her? There you go.
You all right?
Did you get her out of there, bud?
Hey, bud. Maybe we'll have Porky Thornton call in and tell us the answer to that.
One of these days I'm going to wake
He's out there
up.
listening somewhere.
We still got those tickets out there if you want to call in, 737-3791.
What are we looking for? A position?
We've got some people
positions.
waiting on the position call, and when that comes in at 5 till 9, they're going to
Three players on Kansas City. If you want to tweet it. It's WLCN Sports. If you're too bashful to call in.
I don't know about that call. I think we make them call and talk on the radio. Yeah.
Okay, you got to call.
Look at us. Us dummies are on here.
Yeah.
Joe says you got to call. Joe shows up and makes all the decisions.
Dummy.
Decision maker.
He is this decision maker. Yes. Hey, is Perry coming in today? Jordan Perry?
No, I haven't heard from him.
Okay,
He's going to, though. One of these days, we're getting him in here.
Well, he was golfing in the state tournament last weekend as well. How did he fare? I didn't really get an update. Do you know?
Yes, not what he wanted to have happen, but I think he ran into a bad hole and ended up, falling down a little bit in the standings. But I mean, he had a nice run. Just had a bad hole, and in golf, that's not a good thing.
All right, well, let's go back to baseball real quick. An interesting move yesterday. Joel Madden of the Tampa Bay Devil Rays resigns, quits, or whatever you want to call it. What do you see into that?
I was.
Or was this the first time you heard of that?
No, actually, I
see how smart you tried to look.
I'm scratching my head about it as well. I mean, last year was basically the first year the Tampa Bay struggled in a while. They got rid of one of their favorite players, David Price. They traded him off. Madden had signed a longer-term contract just like a year ago, 2 years ago, and thought he was going to be around there for a long time, and now all of a sudden he's
just and quit.
Done.
Now, rumor has it, you know how rumors are.
The Cardinals, I don't think, are signing him.
Cubs.
The Cubs definitely are not signing.
Cubs are loaded. They don't need anybody.
Well, thank you.
Yeah. No, they got Renteria there, and
that's just rumor.
I think they're pretty happy with how he helped the kids progress this year. That'd be a great sign for them. I mean, Madden, that guy is a stud, man. He's about as good as it gets, in my opinion, in baseball managing right now.
Okay. Well, I think we have a caller, gentlemen.
Is it Taylor Swift?
Did you buy her new album? I hear it's phenomenal.
I downloaded it.
Yeah, I've got it on my iPod.
We got a caller?
Yes.
Hello.
Go ahead, caller.
Hi.
Hi.
I had an answer to the trivia question.
All right. What do you got?
Oh, okay. Salvador Perez.
Okay.
Right?
Yeah.
That's right.
Yeah, he's on there.
Yeah, and then let me see. I'm reading this article. He's a catcher, and then you got an Alcides Escobar.
Yeah, what position he play?
Is that right?
Yep,
that's right.
What position does he play?
Okay.
It doesn't matter.
And then I'm finished reading the article here, but I don't know where to go.
Yeah. 2 out of 3 ain't bad.
One more.
I know. Okay.
First name Billy.
Kevin Seitzer.
Last name.
Yeah, well, I'm trying to read this article here.
What would you read? We got his time.
Oh, okay, here we go. How about I'll go down here a little further on it.
So you're not just pulling these off the top of your head.
Let's see.
Page 4C of the USA Today. You have the USA Today?
No, I'm reading today's paper.
Na 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 na.
I think we should give it to her. 2 out of 3.
Okay,
She's good.
Well, I'll keep on going here.
And we're back.
I don't have that paper.
Oh. Well, you got to get our paper. Your paper's wrong.
Stop it at Mission Mart.
Well, hey, we're going to give it to you anyway. How about Billy Butler, Jared Dyson, Jeremy Guthrie?
Sounds good to me.
Yeah, those are the ones you're thinking of.
Yeah.
That's what I thought.
And can you name
You're a winner.
Can you name 3 positions?
Pardon me?
Who are we talking with here so we can get these on these tickets here?
Oh, Grandma V.
Betty V.
All right.
Grandma, yeah.
Oh.
Yeah.
Okay, well, we're gonna have these tickets at. You want to take them, Joe?
Yep, I'll take them.
Pick them up at Joe Ryan Country Financial up there on historic downtown, and pick those tickets up and go watch you a movie.
Okay, well, that sounds like a good deal. And this is kind of a good article. Perez, he was smelling good. Perfume Perez making good scent for all. He wears Victoria's Secret cologne.
Really?
So do a couple of guys on this show. Hey.
It's a long night.
Yeah.
Well, they got it from somewhere. Hey, thanks, Betty V. We'll get these tickets
That's
to
a
you.
good tidbit right there. We're going to definitely get those tickets.
Okay, well, there's a good football game going on down in Lebanon, Illinois.
Oh.
At McKendree.
McKendree playing today, huh?
Yeah, my grandson Reuben Bolby's playing.
All right.
And there's a carload of people going.
McKendree, I think there's another Lincoln kid, isn't it Grant Cooper? Doesn't he kick for them down there, McKendree?
Not sure about that. And then this coming Thursday night, don't forget,
down there.
Yeah.
Go out to Lincoln College's open gym this coming Thursday night. And the basketball team will be scrimmaging against each other.
There'll be another Bolby out there. Is he in the dunk contest?
Yeah, Edward. Yeah, Edward and Bobby Danowski.
Yep. Bobby D.
All right.
Okay, well, have a good day, fellas.
You too. Thanks for calling in, and congratulations.
And thanks for the tickets.
You're welcome.
Bye-bye.
Bye. All right.
Betty V up and at him early today.
That's a tough
should
question.
have her own show.
Yeah.
Hey, what about those names that we had her saying out there?
She pronounced them to the T, and I'm assuming they're on the team. She said they were.
Yeah.
That's a kind of a tough question, and it's an interesting question because they don't have those big name guys that kind of stand out, you know.
And they're not on TV here where we get to watch them.
And next week we can ask the question: what position? Which studio radio personalities wear Victoria's Secret perfume?
Oh, there you go.
Could it be Lloyd?
Stay tuned.
Could it be Jim?
It could be Lloyd.
Could it be Jeff number 2?
Could be me.
Lloyd smells pretty.
Could be.
I think they just.
Wait, gentlemen. Let's take another break. We'll come back. We'll talk some football.
We're talking about the Cardinals.
Yeah, Cardinals. So stay tuned. You're at Cheap Seats, 96.3 FM, streaming live on the web at WLCN.online.
We come back in with some Judas Priest.
Need some wrestling music.
Look at you.
Yeah. Tweet that, baby.
Guys, look what I just bought.
I'm going to tell you what. Well, hang on a second. Where'd you get that at?
Mission Mart.
Mission Mart. Look at that. The sales are coming around. What's a guy pay for something like that?
I just paid.
What would you pay for a unit like that?
Yeah.
$2.99. I hope he said $2.99.
It's
not $299. Because if so, I'm going to put it back.
$2.99, right?
You're not putting it back now.
Hey, we got Manager Mike.
You can't put it back in the plastic.
Manager Mike just came out, and he's a Cub fan. So, you know.
I enjoy minor league baseball, too.
Yeah, and
so
he brought this piece of equipment out here, and I don't think I'm ever going to take it off.
I wish you would.
Libre. Yeah.
You know what?
I think your wife might like that.
Nacho Libre. I'll do a free, what do you call it?
I don't know.
Off the turnbuckle.
Yeah, jumping off
We
the top
could talk to Jim about this being what you wear for all the shows.
Yeah.
Well, you know, we do have faces made for radio, so
yeah, there you go. I think that one helps. You look
all
good.
All three get one.
I think you could actually do TV with that.
It's very comfortable.
Yeah. Hey, now I'm going to have Jim come over and grab you in a headlock.
Sleeper hold.
And I'll tap out.
Body slam me through the table.
Little suplex.
Hey, we should find out if they have a table. We can body slam him through the table, see if it hurts.
It probably would hurt.
Put him right through this table.
Oh, this
Do we have workers' comp insurance, Jim?
Yeah.
he said we're covered.
Well, let's do it.
Not on any of us.
Let's do
Let's get it done.
Let's
Only
do it.
guy here working is Jim and Lloyd.
Jim and Lloyd, yeah. And they're wanting to leave. So,
No,
Lloyd's
we're
headed to
entertaining to them.
Chicago.
We're very entertaining to them.
hey, let's talk some football on a serious note.
Dude, that is,
It's
that
kinda
is
hard.
quite the mask.
Kind of hard to take me serious right now, but football. We didn't talk any football last week, guys. Busy show. The Lincoln High School football team wrapped up their season last
We
night.
wrapped her
Joe.
up last night.
Senior night here in Lincoln. Emotional night for some of those seniors. Obviously, the outcome of the game didn't go the way they were wanting to, but tell us the morale around the team and, kind of give us a wrap up on the season.
A wrap up on the season. Well, we didn't win a game, which that isn't good. But, at times we played better. Everybody we play is bigger than us. They have more kids. We run out of gas. We get beat a lot. I tied that in triple knots in the back.
Can't get that on.
Oh, man.
I got to be able to hear.
Our kids did all right. They hopefully they learned from it. The underclassmen, they learn they need to get in the weight room. They need to work out in the summer. They need to be in better shape, bigger, stronger, faster, for next year. Yesterday was, and you guys know this. Yesterday was you knew things were going to go wrong when you don't have school. When you don't have school,
Yeah.
you have an athletic event that night. It's very tough to have the kids not stay up all night before. They want to sleep in the next day. They come to the field a little lethargic. They probably laid around, drank pop all day or did whatever, and then you come to the football field. And we just came out there, slow last night. And Lanphier, they came over ready to go. That gave them 4 wins. They missed the playoffs by 1 game. They're a pretty good football team. So hats off to them, and our kids. We had a great bunch of seniors, good kids. They're doing all they can. We just didn't get any W's on the board.
They still have that big running back.
Yes.
Now, what did he do last night?
He had
Just kind of.
3 or 4 touchdowns, and
He's a big guy. He's
He
what?
pancaked
He's
a few
about
of our kids
6'2", 6'3". 280.
275, I think. Oh, he's a monster.
Yeah,
And
he was a junior last year. We played him over there in Lanphier, and he was a monster.
They had him a wide receiver this year, and would just run in motion, toss him the ball, and let him run
Just let him
sweep.
go. Well,
And he's, if you get him
hard
outside,
for
now he's on a
cornerback. It's almost impossible to bring him
our
down.
Corners are 150 pounds, and here he comes.
I don't. You
Did
tell
you
him
hear that train go by here earlier?
Same
that was
thing.
him.
He could have been on it.
Could have been towing it.
Pulling it.
He's a big dude. They put him in that little number 16 jersey, which is probably it's medium. It's all snug to him and everything. He's huge. Tough kid to bring down.
Yeah.
But they we'll be all right if they got those underclassmen. They got to get in the weight room. We have to get better.
And that's the thing. Weight room. Football is just. It's one of those sports where you got to work all year long. You can't just go in the weight room in June or July, and expect to get big and strong for that season. It's going to take a while. And for the younger kids, especially your freshmen and sophomores, they got to realize that, where if they plan to play football in the future, you have got to hit that weight room.
And it's a little more, and we talked last night about it, it's a little more than just going to the weight room.
Yeah.
There's a lot of kids want to go to the weight room, and then they kind of
just
slide
stand
around
there.
the side, and they text some people and Snapchat, and then they come out and go, I've been out lifting weights.
Yeah.
And it shows up here, no, you really weren't. You did go to the weight room, but you didn't lift any weights.
Thanks for showing up, but you actually have to throw some weights.
Yeah, you got to
And-
move it around.
Now, how is Lincoln's? Do they have a weightlifting program that you guys implement for these kids to give them? Because there's different ways that you can lift weights, and you obviously you want to do it the proper way. You can go there and lift weights, but if you're doing it wrong, it's not going to benefit you.
Absolutely. And Coach Mack, he's that's his big thing. He's a big weight guy. He studies it and reads all these books and everything about what you should be doing. And he's purchased a lot of equipment that it's not your standard, bench press type stuff. It's it's more of your core and getting strength built. And yeah, Mac does an excellent job at that. And we have a great facility to lift in. It's much better than a lot of other schools have. You just have to discipline yourself and get in there. Eat the right foods and do the right things if you want to be an athlete. You know that.
Oh yeah, that's what I do.
It is what you do. I'm going to tell you that.
With the mask.
I'm going to go running today with this mask. I tell you, you guys want one.
I don't.
That's awesome. I'm going to walk through the store and see what else they have.
With the mask.
And where are we at?
Where are we at?
We are at the Mission Mart.
Mission Mart.
So get on down here. They're open till 8 o'clock, I do believe.
Yeah, shop the Mission Mart way.
We will. And, you know, they got all kinds of neat little nooks and crannies here. I would have never guessed they'd have something like this in there.
You got to get in and look around.
So,
get in and look around.
Definitely. Here in a couple minutes, we're going to get Manager Mike on with us, and he can tell you what else is going on. Hey!
There goes that running back.
Yeah. Whoa. They call that toss sweep to Mitchell, and here he comes around the corner.
Hey, did he forget to stop?
Coming in hot.
There's a depot right here. He just blew on by it. Guess if you want on, you had to jump on there.
Coming in hot.
Yeah.
Coming in hot. Wow. You need to slow down.
Did you ever round third and come in hot, Jake?
Yes.
Yes.
Got plowed a couple times too.
Sure. Well, hey, let's get Manager Mike on right now. He's over here patiently waiting, and we'll get him on.
Very patiently.
Yes.
We got all this right in the way.
Now, Joe, you just went in there and did some shopping as well.
Whoa, look at this.
Morning, Mike. Thanks for having us today.
Yeah.
Mike, I kind of stole these.
That's all right.
I'll pay for it when I go.
That'll
in.
ensure you'll get them.
I put that dollar in there on the counter.
All right.
Hey, I'll get you when I go in and pay for my mask.
Sounds good.
Yeah. Hey, Mike, thanks for having us on today. Tell us a little bit about what's going on. You know, Christmas season's right around the corner. I'm sure you guys have a lot of promotions and sales going on. Tell the listeners a little bit about what they can expect from the Mission Mart here.
We do. We just expanded the seasonal area again yesterday, so we have even more Christmas merchandise out. Big push for us is give thanks right now. So I brought a Homie the Turkey card on so you guys can see what that looks like. We are selling these in the store, $2 a piece. And all the money is going to go to feed families for Thanksgiving. November 23rd, we're partnering with Open Arms Christian Fellowship. So last year we fed about 400 people in the community. We hope to feed around 500, maybe even 600 this year.
Awesome.
So you can purchase these inside the store, but that's really where our focus is for the next 3-4 weeks, is raising as much money as we can to do that.
It's a little contest, right, between the employees?
It is a contest, yeah, and they are taking it seriously, yeah.
They were counting them all up yesterday, who had the most.
Yeah, Jeremiah Butler, one of our staff members, he claims he has 215 sold turkeys already, so I don't have time to count. I'm going to take his word for it right now.
Well, hey, let's make it a competition, because that just kind of boosts everybody up, because, you know, everybody's got a little bit of competitive nature. So
that's right.
You know, hopefully he has 215, the next person has 200, and
yeah, that's
get
right.
it up to her. Now, do you have an ultimate goal as far as an overall store? How many you like to sell?
Yeah, we would
or how many you need to sell?
Well, we would like to sell around 600 cards, so we're closing in on that number already. Lincoln has been very generous in coming out and supporting us in that, so it's been really awesome this year.
And how long are you running this?
We have about 4 more weeks left.
4 weeks, okay. So just right before Thanksgiving, it's all the way up till then?
Yeah, the meal will be on November 23rd. So
okay, so all they have to do is come up here, and it's only $2.
$2.
You've got his debit card, right?
Yes.
Did he give it to you?
Yeah, I mean, not yet, but
hey, put one on there for me.
I will. We will. We'll get one on there, no doubt.
Sounds good.
Yeah. Christmas, you say you just expanded there. Do you have any big? Everything's a big sale here. I mean, it's kind of hard to have a sale on a sale, but if you can't come in here and find what you need, something's wrong.
Yeah, we have.
Joe just went in and bought some grilling utensils.
Yeah, he did. You got yourself a wrestling
elite
Cubs
mask.
Yeah,
yes, that's. Boy,
So-
my wife is gonna love that.
She loves you anyway.
She might like it because she wants to see my ugly face.
Oh boy.
That'd be an improvement.
We do have another mask just like that. It is in our silent auction. We have a nice Cubs lot. We got a Cardinals lot in the silent auction. We have a Illini. We have some Bull stuff. So no matter what sport you're into, we have a little bit of everything in this week's silent auction.
What is the silent auction?
Silent auction is more collectible items that we have that get donated to the store. And basically you can come in. It runs Monday through Monday, and you can bid on the items that you like, and high bidder takes it home.
I saw you got some Earl Campbell stuff in there, don't you?
Mm-hmm. Yeah, we got a football lot in there. Really, it's all different kinds of stuff. Something for everybody, honestly.
Okay. Now, is that something you just started? Because I've never really We haven't really talked about that the past times we've been on here.
No, we've done it for years now, but we just recently expanded it. So each week we have 57 items. It was in the 20s, and we've gone up to 57 every week. So I don't know if you guys noticed that big screen TV. I think it's like 60 inches in there. It's a nice TV.
How do we miss that?
I'm not sure. You could see it when you walk by the front windows here.
Joe,
I was looking for cooking utensils. I didn't look.
He's always looking for something for eating.
I'm sorry, I don't work out all the time like you.
That's what I do.
It's what you do.
I'm looking for treadmills. You're looking for cookies.
Stand up and let the audience take a look at you. And how that helps you.
What are you laughing at? But so if somebody wanted to come up and bid on something, how they just come up on a piece of paper, name, address, phone number?
Nope. There's a sheet. There's 57 sheets that are out on the counters, the silent auction counters. You can just come up, place your bid. You can call in, see where you're at. So
it's open there. So you write your bid and check back in a couple of days later. If somebody outbid you, put another bid in.
That's right. That's correct.
Monday to Monday.
So you might be in trouble because if people see, people around here see your name on there, certain Cardinal fans might just up the price on you.
See, nobody knows me. Everybody knows this guy.
Well, I just meant, your coworkers.
Oh. Yeah.
Well, if you go after that Cubs stuff, they might just.
Well, hopefully they win it, because then they're going to have a house full of Cubs stuff.
That'd be nice,
Cardinals
wouldn't it?
Fans. Yeah. So bring it on, Jake. Oh, that's cool.
Yeah. That's pretty cool.
Wow. But see anything else, Joe? What do you got? You're the question.
I just went in and bought some stuff. I was in yesterday. I found some St. Louis Cardinal glasses. Old St. Louis football Cardinal glasses. Pretty cool from the gas stations.
Yeah.
Those cool. There's all kinds of stuff. You just have to. It's like me. You got to wander in like weekly and just kind of see what's came in.
Honestly, we put out, just to give you an idea, probably, I don't know, maybe $1,000 worth of merchandise new every day. So, we're always putting new stuff out. So we have customers who come in the morning and come back in the afternoon to make sure they didn't miss anything. So
really,
yeah. And I don't even think you made it to the man cave. I saw you in there shopping. I don't think you even made it to where the men's area is. Did you make it in there? Where all the men's
I was there
clothes?
yesterday.
All right.
Yeah.
We got about 300 men's shirts out, all $1.99. So
you do need
sure you can find something.
I'm tired of seeing you in the same clothes.
I've got so many clothes in that trunk over there. I could have my own.
You have a little bigger floppy hat you can get here.
Oh, I'm sure we could find one.
You can't find one like this.
Not exactly
America's
like that.
team's training camp.
Jeez.
First team that's ever going to have a home Super Bowl and a big game this weekend, playing the Eagles.
Woo! So we know you're a Cubs fan. Who are you following football?
My wife loves the Bears, so I like the Bears. But I really like the Panthers.
Okay.
I follow the Panthers. So
what
about the Big Red?
We'll accept that.
Yeah, all right.
As long as it's not Green Bay.
No, I can't. No, Green Bay. Sorry.
Like Panthers.
Panthers. I went to North Carolina on a mission trip when I was in high school and just loved it down there.
That's nice.
That's just how it started for me.
Well, hey, that's different. You don't see too many Panther fans around here. So.
No, and I'm a huge Spurs fan. I really love what they did to Miami last summer.
I do too. Anytime you can beat LeBron and all the
send them
crew.
home.
Yeah, send them home with their tail between their legs.
I know. I really enjoyed that. Probably more than I should have, but I really did.
I also enjoy when the Cardinals lose too. I don't know what makes me happier: Cubs win or Cardinals
No,
loss.
but you know what? That's what Cub fans need. They need somebody. They need a team to root against because they can't root for the one that's they're obviously not playing. So
I tell you what, next Cub game I'm at, you look in the stands and you're going to see Nitro Libre, whatever.
I'm going to take you to St. Louis and you put that on.
I'll get a cape.
You can get the cape and everything.
Everything.
The people in St. Louis will probably be posing with you so they take pictures with you.
Yes.
If we get a cape, I'll save it for you.
Save it.
Save the cape. I'm going to
Make sure you got plenty of chest hair.
I'm going to talk to Dietrich, and I'm going to get you a singlet to put on.
Can't shave that. Not
a green singlet.
I don't know about that.
And this mask and a cape, and we're taking you down there.
We're going.
We're taking you to St. Louis. Lloyd's going. It's going to be a live remote.
Yes. You see, you couldn't do that in Chicago because bad things might happen to you on the walk back to your car. In St. Louis,
nobody
it's
cares.
all good.
Yeah. All right. That's awesome. All right.
Honestly, though, Kansas City has given Cub fans hope.
Oh, absolutely.
I mean, because that's the truth.
Hold no.
Hey,
That's
this is
the
true.
truth.
Jab.
Hold
I
on.
think we're coming up
Hold
here
on.
every
Okay.
week, fellas.
What
That's
kind
the
of
truth.
Kool-Aid are you guys
I
drinking?
got my wingman
come
now. I got
on.
my wingman.
Next year
Give
is
you
the year
hope.
for the Cubs.
They won
Hey,
it in 80,
it
they
might
won
as
it
well
in
be.
85, and now they're probably going to win again this year. There's a big difference between 85 and 08.
But where were the Kansas City Royals at last year? Last place.
Last
I
place.
think they were third, were they?
No.
No.
Yeah.
They were third in like the first week of the season.
Yeah. And then, but yeah, I'd see. We're coming up here every week. You want to be on the show?
Hey, that's fine. We can work something out, I'm sure.
Yeah. That's awesome.
Yeah, you guys can talk
See,
Cubs
you're
baseball.
speechless now.
I'm
You
good
don't even
now.
know what to say.
No, that means, I think I know what that means.
A four-man crew.
You've already thrown your contract in the shredder, my friend. Much like that workout he's got going on. Shredder.
He shredded that
Yeah.
like when it started.
91 when I graduated.
That's when it started.
And I'm done.
I'm out.
You just needed a break.
That's right.
Yeah.
Need a break.
I'm recuperating.
That's right.
Giving my
recovering.
muscles a relaxation period.
Well, you two, little tag team. Joe, you might want to switch chairs.
You might want to go get a mask too. Well,
Hey, all right.
Why don't you
Tag
guys-
team
yeah,
in.
that's a good
That would
idea.
be
I
awesome.
do want to throw you against that brick wall right now. See if you'll bounce back, Joe.
You're the one with the mask.
Do a clothesline. No, get up on here and like a
Do a flying
turnbuckle.
elbow. Oh.
You guys are going to get hurt up here.
Oh my goodness. Workman's comp's paid. Jim
Workman's
said.
comp, Jim.
We have a first aid kit in the store. It's all right.
Covered.
Jim will throw the stuff in that truck and drive right off if we're hurt up here. He wants no part of it.
Because he backs over us before he leaves.
Well, guys, we only got about a couple minutes left in the program. Any other tidbits, interesting news out there we need to cover? Any good college football games on today?
Oh, you look at me? I don't know.
Sure.
As I say, I'm sure there are. There's some great college football games out there.
Boy, you guys come prepared.
I've had a busy week and
Hold
a
on.
lack of preparation for this
Got a
week.
paper right in front of you. We
Look,
can-
there's a paper. We're just going to
well, then let's talk some hockey. You know,
Ah.
Blackhawks. They lost their first game the other night.
Where are the Blackhawks from?
They're from Chicago.
Oh.
You a hockey fan?
Not a huge fan, but when I do watch a game, it is the Blackhawks.
Yep.
Attaboy.
Here you got a buddy here.
Yeah,
so,
that's
yeah,
right.
you
See?
guys. Mission Mart. Why don't you guys go
Mission
sit some chairs
Smart.
back there?
Who's the number one team in the nation right now in college football?
Florida State.
No.
Is it? I don't think so.
No. Mississippi State.
I don't think so.
I think Mississippi State is number one.
Illinois?
No.
Is this a true top 10?
That's
right
no.
Is this a
That's
sports
just
show?
weekly. See, you don't even
here? I
know.
don't
Hey,
even
is this
know.
a sports show?
I think the official rankings don't even come out until Tuesday.
I'm not even from this town.
And you, I was going to say, you guys are digging through the paper.
I saw it on ESPN
He
last
told me to
night.
dig through the paper. That's where I was going.
Well,
I don't do football.
we have got to do better research, fellas.
Well, let's talk about the NFL. The
Missis
Lions
number
and the
one.
Falcons play where at this Sunday?
Number one, Mississippi State.
Wembley Stadium. I
Yeah.
believe you'll have the NFL this Sunday. We'll start at 9 a.m.
9:30.
9:30.
9:30 Eastern. So 8:30 in the morning, you're going to wake up and you're going to see some football.
There's no chance I'll be up that time.
Yeah. I'll be up watching football. You'll be.
I might just be going to bed.
Yeah. Holy cow. And we're off the air. We're going to talk about your
Cut.
Because you
Talk
got to
about what you got
do.
going
You're doing inventory on your furniture,
That's
right?
exactly what it is. We got a big sale started this week, folks.
Yeah. Do you have a sale?
Well, yes. There's always a sale at
There's
Jake's
always a
Furnishings.
sale. Sunday.
That's a good day to buy furniture, Joe.
Every day is a
Every
good
day
day to buy
is a
furniture,
good day.
especially on
Especially-
Saturday.
You guys have furniture up here doing. Well, yeah, you got furniture
do.
up here.
We do. Mm-hmm.
Little
Coffee
competition.
tables,
Little
yeah.
competition here.
Absolutely competition.
You guys want to arm
Price
wrestle?
matching.
Actually, I think I've sent them furniture to sell.
Well, guys, our show sadly has come to an end. I know,
Sadly.
it's the listeners right now are not knowing what to do.
Sometimes we're entertaining and sometimes we're not.
They shut us off 20
More
minutes
times
ago.
not. But Mike, thanks again for having us up here.
Yeah, thanks for
you guys
coming out, guys.
You guys do a great thing up here, and I
It's
encourage
awesome up here.
encourage all the listeners to come up here and buy your turkey.
Turkey card. Homie
Turkey
the
card.
turkey.
$2.
It's $2,
and get up here.
and it's going to feed people in need over the holidays.
And everything stays in Lincoln and Logan County. So
And that's the key.
You know, not everybody's as fortunate as us to have family and somebody to cook you a meal. So get up here, give your turkey card, $2. It's going towards great things, and come up here, bid on some stuff, buy some stuff, and
that's right.
you know, you come away with some cool things, man, and that is cool.
And there's only one of these left.
That's right.
And you got to bid on it.
You got to bid on it.
One
it's in
left.
a silent auction. That's right.
And if you want me to come up and model it, I will.
I don't think we're going to need that.
Okay. Well, all you got to do is go to WLCN online. You'll see a buffoon in a mask, and that would be me. So that's going to do it for us. Next week, we're at Joe's. Downtown.
All right.
How's downtown looking?
Oh, it's going to be beautiful.
Good.
Just beautiful
Okay.
down there.
So we're at your place next week. So if you want to buy some insurance or want some financial,
Good day to buy insurance. I'll be there.
if you want some financial information, come see us up there, and Jake will take care of that.
I got it.
Why? Jake could bring a couch or something next week and load it off a truck
If
and the
that's
rest of
what you
sit on.
want, you just got to tell me.
Like thank
Thanks
the
for
Hampton
prep time.
Inn for our coffee, pastries, and had some omelets today. Were phenomenal.
Omelets.
So-
What was that? Turkey sausage?
Turkey sausage, eating healthy. So thanks for tuning in. This is the Cheap Seats 96.3 FM, streaming live on the web at WLCNonline.com.
Good day.